Hello, everyone. This is my defense question for Dr. Squires. I'm going to describe how I would adapt, adjust, and create a personally modernized ADDIE model, which is customized to my own recipe, enhancing the iterative design cycle for a project of my choice. So in front of you, you see a fusion of a workflow. The conception of this workflow is a joint fusion of some aspects within the ADDIE framework and some agile methodology. I was thinking about creating something that is applicable to my new and current role as an e-learning developer. And in my company, we use a lot of agile best practices. Industries around the world are constantly looking for innovative ways to effectively produce high quality products and achieve measurable outcomes at the same time. Within my current job as an e-learning developer for an insurance certification and accreditation company, I have the ability to produce timely and quality learning environments. And this is due to my company's agile nature. When thinking of ADDIE, I view ADDIE as a framework. Um, and oftentimes, ADDIE, people see it as linear. And when I think about linear workflows, I think of dependencies. Oftentimes, ADDIE workflows start from the top down. And if there is a weight on a dependency, it breaks the workflow of the process. I like to view this process as nonlinear, meaning that the process can be fluid and worked on in conjunction with other steps. So therefore, I was able to, conceptualize this ASPIDE model, which, like I said, takes ADDIE elements and combines it with Agile elements. So the ASPIDE elements stands for amalgamate, sprint, story producing, implement, and deploy and evaluate. All of these products of the workflow are meant to be worked on, like I said, in conjunction and at the same times as other steps. This allows the company to produce high quality, measurable products within a timely manner. It also ensures that every person within the implementation or creation of a product has a voice to be heard, has an idea to be heard. So the first step, you start at the amalgamate state, which is, essentially a kickoff. So I'm going to talk to you about a use case and how I could see this fit in with my company. And I'll give you a little bit of a version of our workflow and how this will fit in. So at my company, each new e-learning artifact comes to fruition through the help of 9 professionals. The SME, also known as the academic director, a curriculum writer, a project manager, a publisher, the e-learning developer, myself, the video developer, the graphic design artist, the LMS administrator, and the marketing analyst. So those are all the team members that are in the first phase of that kickoff meeting. They're able to spout ideas, they're able to learn from each other, really get some design thinking going. So the kickoff meeting is usually headed by the project manager, scheduled by the project manager. And the topic of the artifact is outlined in a foundational document, which is written by the SME. The foundational document is then read by every team member in the kickoff, which leads to the ideation stages of this particular kickoff. So people bounce back and forth ideas based on their technical expertise. After these ideas are bounced back and forth, then we can move on to the sprint stage. During the sprint stage, prototypes and deliverables are sent out as tasks through the project manager to each respective member that was in the kickoff team. And these tasks, it should be noted, are meant to be incrementally small, and they should have a fast turnaround time. This allows for a bunch of different products to be worked on at the same time. After these products are at their ending stages of this prototype sprint, We get to the producing a story. This is where each respective team member who created artifact or deliverable or task is able to share their insight with the people that were in the kickoff meeting. They're able to get feedback. They're able to change what they're doing, or they're able to get signed off by other team members. You'll notice that there is an arrow going back and forth between the sprint and the story producing. This is because tasks and products can be sent off. They can be, they can be approved, or they can be sent back into a sprint to be redesigned. At the same time, when products are being sent back to the sprints, the products that passed the story, that passed the approval, that got the check marks or the rites of passage from the kickoff team members are sent to the implementation phase, where they're getting ready for QA and QC. This is, putting some final touches on whatever artifact or prototype or deliverable. Then it's sent to the deployment and evaluate phase. This is where the QA/QC sends its final version to the testers and also the stakeholders at the same time. So this is really important because they're getting measurable results during this phase, and they're also talking with the stakeholders at this phase, so the stakeholders can understand when they're going to release or when they're going to launch this new product or deliverable or e-learning environment, and which quarter of the year they're going to launch it. So this gives a measurable and timely process of creating things while allowing for collaboration and ways for innovation. So this ASPIDE model, like I said, combines ADDIE concepts as well as Agile concepts. And I hope that you're able to understand. Please let me know if you have any further questions or comments on this workflow. I'm happy to redesign or change in any way possible, but I'm pretty happy with what I'm presenting with so far, and I hope you are too. So thanks for your time, and thanks for listening, and have a great day.